Welcome to the GTV studios, where Graham and I are going to take you through the 9 races that are scheduled for Hollywood Bets Scottsville on Sunday the 31st of January 2021. Graham, a very good day to you, and as we always know, we're recording early ahead of Sunday's race meeting. How are you? And there seems to be a bit of rain about.
No, I'm very well, thank you. And yes, there is rain around, and already Gold Circle have issued a cautionary notice. There were 57 millimeters of rain recorded on Wednesday night. So we're recording Friday morning. So yesterday, being Thursday, they did penetrometer readings and the track was deep into the 30s. Now the forecast is for more rain Friday and Saturday, which of course may not materialize. I think Raf Sheikh, the racing executive, is doing everything in his power to give Hollywood Bets Scottsville a chance. So they're doing penetrometer readings again at lunchtime today, being Friday, and then again on Saturday, after which a decision will be made. If the meeting is switched to Hollywood Bets Grayville, it will have to be on the poly track because the turf track has been subjected to its annual spring treatment.
Okay, well, it's good that you've mentioned that and that you've notified everybody that there could be a possibility that we'll be racing at Hollywood Bets Grayville as opposed to Hollywood Bets Scottsville. But watch the press, watch the websites, etc. But it's only fair that we do declare that there could be a change. So we're going to go through this race meeting as it stands at Hollywood Bets Scottsville. Safe to say that are we going through it as it is Hollywood Bets Scottsville?
That's all we can do at this time.
That's all we can do. So if it changes, no, we're not got our heads in the clouds. We do know what's going on. But for now, Hollywood Bets Scottsville. Race 1, 10 past 12. A maiden juvenile plate, 4 fillies over 1,000 metres. 10 past 12 is the off time. Graham, I had a word with Sterling Miller. He was going to be on the line with us, but unfortunately he has to deal with other issues. Flying Tessa, he tells me, is speedy, but might need a run or two to tighten up. And the other 2 horses certainly will need runs. So they're not as confident as they have been in these baby races, but you know, anything can happen in racing.
Well, fortunately for punters race 1, we do have a 9 race card, so this does not form part of the exotics play. It's not part of the bipot because we have 11 runners carded. Only 2 have run. The 2 that have run performed moderately. Obviously, they can improve. So interesting to hear that perhaps the trio of runners that Mike Miller is sending out for this maiden juvenile plate, not as strong a hand as he's had previously because he's been dominating the juvenile races. That may open it up for number 9, Directive, a 2-year-old daughter of Trippy from the Justin Snaith stable. I think they would have been disappointed with their 2-year-old runner over the weekend who lost ground at the start and could only manage 4th placing after being backed into favourite. But Directive is a daughter of Trippy. She's very well related. So they've opened up the betting with number 5, Flying Tessa, as the favourite at 22-10, number 9, Directive at 33-10, and number 3, Rock on Philly, from the Gavin van Sale stable at 5-1. But I suspect there are going to be many market changes. So it doesn't form part of the play. My suggestion with the 9 out of the 11 runners being first timers to all of our punters who are going to play quartets and trifectas and other bets on the first race is, again, wait till the last minute, watch the betting, watch them go to the start. But I fancy that purely on paper, and given Mike Miller's comments, that maybe number 9, Directive, is going to turn out to be the right one. Okay,
so Graham likes the Trippy filly. I'm also going to include number 8. She's a kind of magic for Robbie and Shannon Hill. The youngsters have done fairly well thus far. And horse number 10, Imbejeje, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, the VAR filly for Hollywood, and Glenn Cotson could go well. But as you heard it from Graham, not part of any of the exotics, thankfully. Keep an eye on the betting. We'll certainly look forward to a good maiden juvenile plate. That's race 1 on the card.